Hi, I'm Dr. Stephen Davidson, the Sexual Integrity Coach. Welcome to another episode of Adult Sex Education. When relationships go bad, it's easy to blame the other person. Most of us have felt victimized in romance at some point in our lives. However, we also have to look at our own role in the conflict so we don't keep repeating the same dysfunctional dynamics. Today I'm covering the concept of sexual accountability, because it's important that you understand your own role in assuring that you and your partner have a happy and sexually fulfilling relationship. Sexual accountability is the idea that individuals are responsible for their own sexual actions and decisions. It's about recognizing that we have control over our sexual choices and behaviors, and that we are accountable for the consequences that result from those choices and behaviors as well. When we are sexually accountable, we take ownership for our sexual actions, attitudes, and behaviors. We don't blame others for our mistakes or shortcomings, but instead we take responsibility for them and make amends when necessary. We are honest with ourselves and others and willing to face the consequences of our actions. This is one measure of sexual integrity. Accountability is important because it helps us to grow and learn from our mistakes. When we take ownership of our actions, we can learn from mistakes and make better choices in the future. It also helps us to build trust and credibility with others. When they experience us as reliable and trustworthy people who can be counted on to be honest and transparent about our erotic preferences and desires, then we become better and safer sexual partners. Personal accountability also helps us set and achieve goals when we take responsibility for our actions and stay focused on our objectives. This can lead to greater emotional intimacy and sexual fulfillment for ourselves and our partners. As a sex therapist and coach, I frequently encourage people to get more clarity about who they are and what they want from their sexual relationships. Then, develop a plan to manifest that in your own life. Accountability is empowering because it means you get to be in charge of your own body, your own pleasure, and your own relationships. And isn't that what we all ultimately want anyway? Together with your partner, set clear relationship goals and expectations and hold yourself and each other accountable for meeting them. This can involve creating a plan of action, setting deadlines, and regularly checking in with each other on the progress towards mastering new relationship strengths and skills. Stay aware, mindful, and in observance of your own behavior, and consider if it is consistent with your stated beliefs and values. Hypocrisy isn't sexy or attractive. When we are in sexual integrity, our words are consistent with our actions, and our actions are consistent with our beliefs and values. Consider the feedback that you receive from others, whether you agree with them or not. It's important to know what others perceive about you, even if they have misunderstood your intentions. When you reflect on your past and present relationships, ask yourself if, in your story, you have cast yourself as the hero or the victim. Do you obsess about what others have done to you instead of identify what you can do for yourself? Do you take responsibility for protecting yourself, keeping yourself safe, and avoiding toxic people and places? Or do you show up with the same toxic people and at the same places and then blame them for your outcomes? Perhaps you want to be accountable and take responsibility for yourself, but others are standing in your way. By others, I mean oppressive people or systems that block your path to sexual freedom and try to prevent you from making informed choices about your own body. People who want to shame you for being honest about who you are and what you enjoy. People who want to tell you what relationships you can and cannot have. People who claim a divine right to limit your freedoms and options. Remove those barriers by leaving those individuals and systems, exercising your right to vote, or making a geographical move to an environment that is more conducive to your freedom and happiness. Having sexual integrity and being sexually accountable is not about being self-righteous or moralistic. It's about aligning your thoughts, words, and actions in a way that authentically reflects who you really are. It's about claiming responsibility for your own safety and happiness, and being accountable for how your actions affect the safety and happiness of others. I'm Dr. Stephen Davidson, the Sexual Integrity Coach located in Wilton Manors, Florida. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Check out my website at sexualintegritycoach.com. There you will find links to the services I provide, as well as both of my books, Sexual Integrity, Finding the Courage to Be Yourself, as well as Peaceful Mind, Peaceful Life, the guidebook to happiness.